You guys know it's National Cat Day today?
No.
It is.
National Neko Day.
So, what is that?
National Neko Day.
What's that mean?
Neko is Japanese for cat.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. So right now I'm going to talk about blur, sharpen, and smudge. And so, all of these tools are nested under each other right here. Blur, sharpen, smudge. So basically, blur is going to make something fuzzy or blurry, right? Sharpen is going to actually increase the like contrast of it, making the highlights and the shadows really defined to make something sharpen. And then smudge, you're actually going to physically move the colors that you see around on the page. And so a good reason that I would see someone wanting to blur something, like if I go back actually to this one where, oh, that's as good as I got. Now, if something doesn't look quite right on maybe a clone stamp tool job that I did, I could take my blur tool, not my sharpen tool, and I could come in here and I could blur that a little bit to make that not seem quite so evident of a change, shift in color or lightness. So that might be good for softening the face, that kind of thing. Austin, headphones off. Headphones off, please. Thank you. And then the other thing that you might want to do when you have a picture where the like the definition is the same throughout the whole picture. A lot of times what photographers might want to do or artists might want to do is make that subject matter be really crisp and clear against a blurrier background. And so if you were to grab, like say the lasso tool, and I were to go around this kitty, since it's National Cat Day. Anybody in here have cats?
I have three.
I have one.
I have no idea where my cat went. We woke up Saturday morning, Sunday morning, it was gone.
What?
Oh no.
I don't know what happened. I turned the whole house upside down. I couldn't find it.
Oh my gosh, that's
No,
crazy.
it's
Well, hopefully it shows up.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
You
Jeez.
keep calling for it.
Something I learned the other day is that these selection tools are actually interchangeable. And so when I have this selected here and say I really want to make sure that I got the ears in there, I can go in and I can, oops, I actually need that to be a plus. I can go into my direct selection or my quick selection tool and I can adjust that, and I'll go back and fix that right there. So those selection tools are interchangeable, which is pretty cool. Anyways, okay, so what I have selected right now is the actual cat. And what I want to have selected is the background. And so I can go to select inverse. Maybe that's something new to you. And now I can grab my blur tool and I can start to blur that background.
You also didn't get the cat's tail.
Oh, you are
Oh, you're right.
you are so
It looks
correct.
Like a twig, or it's behind the twigs, or whatever the branches.
Oops, I got that messed up again. There you go, that's close enough. Okay, I'll go back to my blur tool now, and I can keep blurring that background. Notice up on the top menu bar, I do have options for strength of it. So up here I have a strength at 50% is probably what it'll default to. And now I can deselect that and I can see how it's starting to kind of come away from that background. I might want to maybe just go in here and touch up that edge. Now, something that I see people wanting to do and say, okay, well, actually, I want to make that sharp again and not blurry. So then they'll go and they'll grab the sharpen tool and they'll go over that. These tools are not interchangeable in that sort of way. What you're going to notice, like now if I zoom into that, is an overworked area. And so you can't resharpen a blurred spot. Does that make sense? So, just so that you know that little tip. And so then just to compare when I opened it to that. So you can kind of pull that away from its background by making that background more blurry. So, okay, so Sharpen, let me see if I can zoom in and show you. Sharpen is something I don't really use a whole lot, but you'll see the contrast gets brighter, right? Yeah, it's a higher contrast, so those shadows are going to be darker, those highlights are going to be brighter. It also almost like distorts the color a little bit as well, so use that tool with caution. Only as needed. And then finally, the smudge tool will actually physically take the color and it'll move that around. So if I wanted to,
Make them thinner.
yeah,
Lose weight.
we can make our
Furry
bird, our furry little friend here, lose some of its winter weight.
It's like what they do with those people in magazines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys that video. But now I kind of got this like funky blurry edge because see like as you it's going to blur that. So but then you know play around up here with the different options. These are all ones that that I don't know what they do. I haven't really played around with all of them. So and then strength of the tool 50% is what it automatically goes to. So that is those tools. Try them out.